Hey mans, I'm Rob Lisle, aka Spedsy, creator of The Devil's Toilet. I am here with Shane from ComX, who's putting together an awesome calendar to support not only me, but a whole bunch of Australian artists. So support Shane by supporting us so he can just everyone support everyone. Let's make some cool stuff. All right, Shane, let's talk about art.
Okay, so this piece is the cover to Vamoose #1. Too Many Chooks. I love the title. So, what do you like about this piece?
Well, I like a lot of things about it that don't necessarily come straight from the artwork, but just the concept of this book. It's a team up with a friend of mine, Nick May, who is the brother of my best friend, basically, a friend who I've been friends with for like 30 years. And Nick always had drawings everywhere all over his house. He's an amazing illustrator. And me, as I was, I'm a couple of years younger than Nick, and so I would see his drawings and they would be like everything that I wanted to do, Nick was doing. And
Yeah.
So he didn't realize, but he taught me a lot about how to draw just by me always stalking his drawing table and going through his drawings. So this book is me and Nick teaming up to do. Each issue will tackle a different concept, and this one concept or theme or whatever. This one is Too Many Chooks, and so we both interpret that however we like. So the only instruction you have is make a comic that's got something to do with Too Many Chooks. And he's done his, I've done mine, and then we've got a few guests also contributing, Peter Wilson and Hayden Spurrell. And then so I was tasked with doing the cover. And so what I wanted to do, much like the Devil's Toilet sort of vibe, was show some ridiculousness and hopefully get people to open the book and go, what's all this about?
Well, it makes me want to. So,
oh, cool.
I want to know what these Too Many Chooks are going to get up to.
Yeah, well,
especially the guy with the swords.
Yeah. Well, that's Old Man Biscuit. He's a character I've had for a long time. Leroy Biscotti, Old Man Biscuit.
Oh, nice. I like the name.
Character. Yeah.
So it was just the theme of the book itself that inspired you for this piece, or was there more?
Yeah, no, so to try, like, it's got a similar sort of shading sort of thing to the Devil's Toilet cover. I just wanted like sort of an ominous sort of, these chooks mean business sort of look, and it was a bit of a challenge to having that many sort of characters on the cover in one piece and getting all those shadows right. I don't know if I nailed it, but I got near enough to what I envisioned in my head. So
no, it looks good. Looks like he's got the spotlight on him. So
yeah, that was kind of the idea. At one point, I had a literal spotlight on him, but I just couldn't get it to work. So
yeah,
that's the idea, is that he's kind of highlighted a little bit. And yeah,
cool. So the challenge was the number of characters, for example. Anything else?
Yeah, and lighting and just making a dynamic cover. Like when I was a kid, my favorite. I've been making comics forever, but comics that not many people have seen because I would just make them for my own enjoyment. When I was a kid, I had hundreds of comic covers, very few comics, because I just loved making the cover.
Oh yeah, nice.
And now I actually find it more challenging doing the cover than doing the interiors, only because just trying to get something to just launch off the page and make people open the book picking the right sort of vibe and everything is a challenge. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense. I guess that would be a bit of a challenge. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Did you have to learn anything new to do this particular piece, or was it same old, same old?
Yes, kind of. The shading of his skin is a technique that I'm so not good at. Like, I am trying to learn it, but I just can't wrap my head around it. How do I explain it? So if you look at the shading on the chickens, it's all very here's the bright bits and here's the dark bits. I couldn't get the bright bits to work on him without making it look like he had like a shadow on his chin, made it look like he had a beard, and light on his head made it look like he had white hair. So I tried a shading technique that other people are awesome at. I just can't wrap my head around it. But it kind of works that his skin kind of looks lighter at the top and lighter on his shoulders. That's kind of the vibe I was going for. Yeah, I need to study up more on that sort of shading of skin and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, it worked. I can see, I don't see a beard or a white head, so.
Oh, good. I mean, there probably should be more shadow on his chin and stuff, but I just couldn't get it to work without making him look ridiculous.
Well, it works what you did, so I'd be happy.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, man.
So, is there anything about this piece that would connect with your fans? I mean, you're saying how it's got to pop out. Is that mostly what you're thinking, or?
Yeah, well, so it's sort of like I wanted to do a comic in between. So Devil's Toilet 2 is about to come out maybe in a week or so. And this will come out in about a month. So I wanted to do something that was different to Devil's Toilet, but still, you know, if I have people who know me for Devil's Toilet, I wanted something that speaks like that it's equally ridiculous. So Devil's Toilet is a talking toilet. This is talking murderous chicken. So yeah, I keep my serious stuff to writing for Torn and Rick McClune for Reverie. When I'm drawing, it's ridiculousness because that's what my style lends itself to.
Well, I like it, so it's good.
Cheers, man.
Thanks very much, Rob. It was great to talk to you today. It was good to learn about your art. Catch you either in the next video or you can check out the next person's video.
Yeah, cheers, man. Thanks for having me.
If you'd like to check out more of Rob's work, just head on over to psychojanitor.com. If you'd like to check out what he's doing on the calendar and even own the calendar and the art of 17 other artists, then go to comx.link and that'll take you to Kickstarter to register your interest. And yeah, so thanks for your support and catch you around.